Abusia NPP na ekoso efa eye National Cathedral no ehu ewo ha na amanfo bebrebusa se enti all this while no na ye National Cathedral Board ewo Ghana ha ene bra na ye pa amanfo ama wo mo aba be defend National Cathedral ni yenya obi ano asemi de ehu papa ase de age nkrofo nsem ne sa na men so kra age mensem now me no ka se ye nyina ya tete enkomo enam mframem say National Cathedral no bia ye to amena donko aye kire mu say the most expensive pit West Africa no sa be de ye ba bedane no na ye de aye National Cultural Convention Center useden na no na chese me no ka say krata bia beka yensa ebusen ye kire mu say sa krata no every the National Cathedral Board for na ebe kire mu say ginasie na President John Dramani Mahama esie no enya de a wo be dia tumu ne aje atumu echina esan say there are a lot of reasons in tia wo mo state kire mu say wo mo pene so a enye yie abusia ya de press release no ebe to screens no so e de amamu ne nyina ya gebre ni ahwem emu nsem a ye chese National Cathedral ne de we ye denya National Cathedral na ubesi into screens so I'll say this is the National Cathedral of Ghana conversion of National Cathedral into a cultural convention center. A report from the National Cathedral. One, also the board of directors of the National Cathedral held an emergency meeting on 7th July 2025 in response to online media reports that the National Cathedral site gifted by the states for construction of the National Cathedral is to be converted into a cultural convention center. Although the board has not received official communication and or confirmation on such a decision, it nonetheless made the following observations. Into which man, board of directors are more elder National Cathedral na no o matena se aye nhemudie ewo July busumi mu ne da etoso eye enson na wo mo adwen hu se wo hu se nsem bi ekoso social media no so se asase yantama aban anase wo man Ghana de ama eye board no se wo mo emfanye National Cathedral mo tete wo mo nam na mo tete se wo pese wo mo dane no cultural convention center although say letter no mu no ana secretary ye kan chese wo bi anhye dan tutu nanamo emma wo na ase emmema wo mo eye formal notice no but wo se nsemi wo a wo mo etimi ekasa ho. 2 was the National Cathedral was proposed to provide a sacred infrastructure for the formal religious activities of state, including state funerals and national Thanksgiving services. The President's declaration of 1st July as Ghana's official National Day of Prayer and the organization of the first Christian National Day of Prayer outdoors at the forecourt of the State House provides both the justification and urgency to complete the National Cathedral. The integration of additional elements, including a Bible museum that tells the history and contribution of church in Ghana and Africa, including the Ghanaian and African diaspora, ensures the cathedral is also developed as a heritage and cultural site that promotes religious pilgrimage and international tourism. Enti brofotenten ya ye kan yin na opeso mutem say National Cathedral dan na wo mu peso busi no eyeso wo mu so reprekope no ma ba besi dan no na enyina so bebre wo wonte wo mu sisa dan se de be ya ebeboa esumku ahodo e wo man yi mu se de be ba ne bibi ti se eyeyo ene na anu ada eye na ase ne mpaibo eda eye ye mampani John Dramani Mahama etu si wo se 1st July no ye be ye no wochem se sa bia ye ne se ewo ho a ebetimi abom ni enyina ya kopiemu okuchu abom paye ene ade a se be ye nkonko gina eye State House enkoye sa afa nsu wo kirema National Cathedral ne ye se bia asore nko ana se bibi na emom museum Bible museum nso ka ho bia se be no nso ewo abakwasem bebre efa nsore ahodo ewo man Ghana mu ne ebibiman Africa emu kwanye fa so boa o man Ghana ne ebibiman nyina ewo ho ebie ntinke beboa eba ne tourism ene ade a now your court 3 or say the site for the National Cathedral was gifted by the states to the National Cathedral of Ghana, incorporated as a Company Limited by guarantee, with a deed to the land transferred to the company. The designs for the cathedral, the Bible museums, biblical garden, economic engine comprising 10 revenue streams, including a 350-seater restaurant, banquet hall, conference hall, library, have all been completed based on the layout and specification of the site. Preparatory works on the land have all been completed, and the architectural and design work for the cathedral and Bible museum also completed. Actual construction of the National Cathedral began in 2021, with 8% of the construction done. The suspension of construction was due largely to a lack of funds, as well as a politicization and vilification of the project that affected fundraising. Abusiafo international say utie ensema ekoso ne dia ni nyina no ekwa akosi se wo kire ma National Cathedral no enye se yes beebi a ye kosom keke enema bebre e cathedral ni mu a beboa ye kire ma Bible museum wo mu Bible garden wo mu economic engine wo mu sebe there other places nso a eno nso ebe generate revenue ede ama eye oman nimufo ene amanfo a ebekọ biaye honum eno na nchen no kra no eye restaurant enso ewo mu bie restaurant no sebe wo ye den ya okodidi a ubetue nti ebema sika aba conference hall ye bekọ akohan libraries ni ade ewo honum a sebe ni nyina beboa wo chemu se ni nyina no eye ade a omo aye ho drawings ni ade ato honum a aka se yede be kukuresi ho keke na 2021 afia wo mo hye aseso mu disi adwuma no na chese sika eshoto wo kwan so a wo mo entimi enni dwuma no enru ba bia over for now or say the National Cathedral is therefore not an abandoned project. The audit of the National Cathedral account by Deloitte and Touch confirms that all state funds to the project are accounted for. Disbursements are based on agreement and or contract, and payments were made for actual work done. Into a chairman National Cathedral no said the amount for say ye twane su ye ja to ya twi ye ni ama National Cathedral no ema na no adam rante bi kura ko bubu ani ko di omu ko tutu mu say swimming pool no wo chem say nye sa na tie dwumeku a omo hwehwehwehwe nsemu eba ne sikasem ne ade eye Deloitte ne eyi Touch omo nyina hwehwe mu ehun se sika no obi a endibi ebi amfo obi sin asen adwuma no omo de ye no eno na yehu se ewo ho no. Lastly, say currently a pathway to the completion of the projects through a process of depoliticization, statutory accountability, and development of a state church society partnership to raise the needed financing is under discussion. The board remains fully committed to this process and to the completion of this critical infrastructure, which will serve as an interdenominational sacred space and a family house, a unifying platform for all Ghanaians of the Christian faith, as well as an interreligious space for the broader Ghanaian community. Internet womu chema womu egusua womu ni amanfo edi nsanso edi nkomo se womu betimi enya moa bi edi afri womu hono ma womu betimi die kukuru dan no edi esi wo enti board ne de womu aye krado pa se adwuma ne de womu beye na de keka ka ho no eya akade sikasem no na anyone mtisa de a anka omu akukuru dan no esi ho dadada abusia krata no hwa ase a yera Paul opoku na nensa hwa ase a wode sansem wonyina aba betudwa yen famo ensi ha na yenda obi bia sesem nya abre edihwe